Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. I just want to apologise, this is the second live stream I've done. I had some technical difficulties on my last live stream. I just need to delete that now. So people, can you please filter in to the live stream? I am really sorry everyone. No one's watching at the moment. Oh, we've got 3 people watching. I had some technical difficulties. Can we please comment something so I know the chat is working? Finally, the chat is working. I am so sorry, everyone. I just want to apologise that Ollie, you cannot join. Please do not. The chat is working. I am so sorry, everyone. I'm just gonna people, please, if you're if you are watching, please do comment something so we can start this live stream. I just want to apologize. If you're wondering what's going on, there was a technical difficulty with the last live stream. The chat wasn't showing up, so I decided to reload my tab, and it actually ended the live stream very abruptly, and I'm very sorry about that. So can the people who are watching, the 6 people who are watching, please, all good? Hello, your connection's unstable? Right, we're gonna get on. Shall I do another review of Extraction or Mandalorian? I'm a bit embarrassed actually from what happened. I just want to again say really sorry about that. I did not realize that was going to happen. I'm still trying to figure out this live streaming thing. I do not know why that happened. And thank you everyone who was watching. Right, I will it's fine. So shall I do another review of Extraction? Should I just repeat myself? Right, I'll start again. Anyone else? Do you want me to do another review? Do you want me to continue? Do you want me to do anything? I need something here, people. No one's commenting anything. So if you just want to do that, thank you for the people who are. Rajim Raja, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that name, and Madison Butt. Continue with Mandalorian. Okay, I'll just explain to the people who are watching after the live stream. We had a technical difficulty. We're now 3 minutes in, and so I'll explain everything in the description. I just did a review on Extraction, but the technical difficulty, so I'm just going to go over what I said. Extraction is a review of Extraction is a movie starring Chris Hemsworth, written by Joe Russo and produced by the Russo brothers, who did the Marvel films, and I thought it was actually really good. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was. I think that's Tom watching. Hello, Tom, and sorry I didn't say hello to you the other day at the park. I didn't actually realize it was you until you said something, and you're on your back, so you were zooming past. So hello. Again, has anyone seen Extraction? I saw you the other day and yes, sorry I didn't say hello. Who has seen Extraction? What do we think of the film? I thought it was better than it needed to be. I thought the camera work was really good, and if you haven't seen it, come on, we're all kind of out self-isolating, stuck in our houses, and the time flies. I mean, I thought, oh great, it's going to be one of those movies where it's almost 2 hours long and it's going to go so slowly. It's going to have rubbish action in and everything. Well, no, it was actually directed by a stunt coordinator who did stunts for the Avengers movies. So the camera work was fantastic. The action was so good. And Chris Hemsworth did a fantastic job in the movie. So I would recommend it highly, but it's not a perfect film by no means. It's thin plot, really hollow characters. And it kind of just reminded me of stuff like Sicario. It was like Sicario 2 set in India, because you've got 2 drug cartels and things kidnapping a boy, and it's kind of like stuff like that. Logan as well, where that Logan actually started the craze of like adult films, but with a kid in the movie. Someone's put, I saw the ending, kind of threw me off, and I want to know if there's going to be. Yeah, I was saying that in the live stream that had the technical difficulties. The ending is another problem. It does throw you off. You're kind of just watching it, and then boom, for a split second, something happens, and it's like, what? First of all, how is what we're seeing possible? Second of all, why end it there? Why end the film on that really weird point? Are they trying to suggest a sequel? But I don't know. No sequel's been announced. And yeah, Tom, it is very violent. It's a very violent movie. It isn't actually rated 18 in the UK. So if you are against violence or don't really like violent films, don't watch this because it's really, really violent. So I would give Extraction a 3.7 out of 5. So yeah, that's high rating, I know. If I rewatch it, which I doubt I will, but if I ever find myself rewatching the movie, it could go down a rating because I've seen letterbox reviews and those reviews are pretty bad. And I've just, well, I'm not letting you do that again. We've just had a few spams. Sorry about that, people. Yeah, it's far-fetched. The bridge at the end, yeah, and then of course the ending. I don't want to ruin it for anyone, but the ending kind of also made it a bit more far-fetched. It's like, wait, is that what I'm seeing? Because they're trying to suggest something that wouldn't really make sense. Now back to the Mandalorian review. Who was spamming? It was Ollie Stapley. I've now banned him from chatting because it's just getting out of hand. So those two people who were spamming have been banned from commenting because just getting out of hand, really. Anyway, Mandalorian. Anyone who's got Disney Plus must be watching The Mandalorian. That's it. One of the only reasons why I got Disney Plus, because it had The Mandalorian, the exclusive show. That's obviously a Star Wars show, and the show when it first started was pretty good. I thought it was a fine show. It was okay, a bit short episodes, but then the next episode hit pretty good. Next episode, oh, this is actually really good. Next episode, wow, this is really good. Next episode, this is great. I'm reviewing the 7th episode. I think this is the second to last episode. It's really tension filled. What happened? Fill me in. I've just reviewed the film Extraction, Joseph Dunn. I've just reviewed the film Extraction on Netflix. Now I'm reviewing The Mandalorian, and then I'll be reviewing the 2 films that were viewer submitted by you guys last week, which are Sing Street and The Emoji Movie. That's going to be fun. So someone's only seen episode 4. Well, it does get better. The show does get a lot better. So I'd recommend you plow through it because next episode is going to be the last episode. So that's going to, you should really do that. And of course, the episode does end on a cliffhanger. And I love getting the gang back together. The guy who was helping him out in the first 2 episodes, and the girl, don't know what her name is. They're all back together, and you can tell by the episode setup that there's going to be some kind of trap involved. You're not sure when. You just don't trust what's going to happen. But the setup of the episode, and it's executed really well. Final episode is amazing. Yeah, I can't watch. Where's Hanley 11? Right. And so we're moving on to Sing Street review, which is actually suggested by Nicholas. So if you're watching out there, Nicholas, I know you were watching the previous live stream, which had technical difficulties. Please do tell me, because I'm reviewing the film that you actually suggested I watch, Sing Street. Now, I wasn't really sure what this film was about. I know it had good reviews. It was okay. The film was okay. It's nothing special. It's nothing fantastic. It's kind of like a musical. This kid starts a band. And I must say the songs are very catchy. The songs are good. But I wasn't emotionally invested in the film. I was kind of just watching the film. I was aware I was watching the film. I was just watching the film like you are watching me. You're watching someone. I wasn't emotionally invested. Where I know you from? I did Billy Elliot when I was in year 7. God damn, that was years ago. Oh, so you must. I think I know where you go then. Yeah. And have you seen Inglourious Basterds? Of course, Tom. Of course, I've seen Inglourious Basterds. Of course, it's a Tarantino film. Of course, it's on Netflix. And yeah, I just like to say that on Friday, I'm going to be uploading a new video of my films that I recommend to people from Netflix. So if you're stuck at home and you're bored and you're not sure what to do, then on Friday I will be uploading my top 10 list of top 10 films on Netflix that you should watch immediately. They're essential Netflix films. So that's coming on Friday. Just a little interlude. Back to the Sing Street review. Again, it's an average movie. I give it a 3 out of 5. Let's watch the look at the comments, and then we'll go on to the Emoji Movie review. That's going to be great. Goodbye. No, I've not seen True Romance, but that is actually written by Tarantino, not directed. Have you watched Clone Wars? Yes, I have seen Clone Wars. It's really good. I've not seen the latest Clone Wars because I would really ideally want to rewatch all of them. So I'm kind of up to speed. Peter Pan, I lost boy, I had to drop out. You can do this one. Yes, Madison. If the Netflix one does well, I will do ones for different streaming services. However, you'll have to comment. You'll have to tell me, do a Disney Plus one, and I will do that for you. I'll do it. But if it gets a lot of traction, because I might do an Amazon Prime version as well. I might do TV shows that you should watch on Netflix. It just depends if the Netflix one is successful and if people enjoy it, if it gets a lot of likes, if it gets comments. And I know that if people actually watch to the end, because that's when I tell them to do that. So if they've actually watched to the end, I know that it'll be successful. So yeah, it's boxed. What did you think of it overall? Bad Education. I thought Bad Education, RS. I thought it was okay. Well, it was good. The cinematography was nice. I saw Corey Finley, the director of Bad Education, his other film, Thoroughbreds. So he's a good director, a good starting young director. And the story I didn't know much about, and you really like Hugh Jackman's character. And this will have slight spoilers for that film, because one of his colleagues is actually found out to be using the school funds for her own. She's bought houses and things. It's like a massive criminal offense. And we don't know that he is actually doing that as well. It's actually revealed that he is doing the school funds. He is doing that. And I thought that was good, but I felt like the film was missing something, because if you go on Letterboxd, you can see the most popular rating for that film was 4 stars. So I was expecting like a great film. The film wasn't great. It was just, it was good. It was really good. It was fine entertainment, but it didn't have that oomph for the great, for the 4 stars. I didn't think it followed through in that promise of being that good. I mean, performances are great, true story, really investing, really interesting. And yeah, I'm just gonna take a short break. Some of my water. And we'll do the review of the Emoji Movie. Welcome, Nicholas. I just reviewed your film that you suggested, which was Sing Street. I just reviewed that, and really sorry about the other live stream where the chat wasn't working. That was really embarrassing, actually, and this has actually been my worst live stream yet. I mean, it's only my 3rd one. It's been my worst one, in my opinion, so hopefully next week will be better. I'm not actually sure what I will be reviewing next week in terms of content. I do like, I will be having people recommend films for me. I'll have 2 films, but let's start with the Emoji Movie review. That's the final thing I'll be reviewing today. It wasn't actually that bad. It wasn't. It was fine. I was taken back by how good it was. I saw the Rotten Tomatoes score. It was at 7%. Not bad. Saw the Letterboxd reviews. 0.5 star. Bit harsh, isn't it? I'm going to get picky here. In the first 10 minutes, there are 5 poo jokes. I felt like they should have gone for a 10. Come on, 1 a minute. Come on, 1 a minute. As you can tell, it's hard for me to keep actually saying here. The movie was bad. It was really, really bad. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. It's not half a star bad, but it is. Let me just gather my notes for a second. Let me gather my notes. I actually wrote down some notes. Okay, the soundtrack is one for the ages. I mean, um, it's got all the fantastic songs in that you want to hear, all the pop songs, everything. Um, and yeah, it makes no sense. That's one of the worst parts of the movie. It's actual making sense, and also the yes, yes. I watched Lord of the Rings. Should I watch normal or extended version? I think I've got the normal version. So probably watch that, and they are actually quite long films. So I'd probably go with the normal version first. If you really like them, go for the extended edition. Yeah, the Emoji Movie was horrendous, and the thing is that the product placement in the movie, you've got Instagram in the film and YouTube. Now they put YouTube in their film, and so they don't use a filmmaker video to represent YouTube. Even though I didn't really have a channel back when it was made. Yeah, it's really cringy and really terrible stuff. Just the whole thing is just you've got all the product placement. I mean, the whole point of the movie, the whole goal for people is to get to Dropbox. I'm sure they got a lot of product placement. I'm sure this whole movie was just made for this product placement, and it just felt like a big rip-off of Wreck-It Ralph and the Lego Movie. They all sell. This movie just felt like it was a really terrible version of that. I'll just look at the comments. You can super impressive. That's an animation. Blah blah blah. So the part we reviewed. The plot was just pointless, and the plot was pointless, and it made no sense. At the end, I was kind of watching it, and then something happened, and then everything was back to normal again. I was like, what? And another thing that makes sense, I've just realized that I'm psychoanalyzing the Emoji Movie. Yeah. Another thing that doesn't make sense is that they all live in a world, right? The emojis live in this phone world. And so if you're an angry emoji, you're meant to be angry all the time. If you're a laugh emoji, you're meant to be laughing all the time because you're an emoji. But why can't you just be a normal thing? Because you only have to be that emotion when the person's using the emoticons or emojis, for real, So if I'm like, I only need it when I'm using my phone. So it doesn't make any sense why you must stick to being your emotion in this world, because the phone isn't going to notice. It isn't like I'm going to go on my phone and I'm going to find all my emojis running around, and the angry one is laughing and all that. So yeah, completely doesn't make any sense at all. Now I think I'll take a few questions and then we'll go on for the films that I should review next week, and really hoping next week's going to be better, because this week has been this episode's been poor, really poor, and no one has their moments though. You know what I mean? It was bound to happen. Madison's put, and they added families, which confused me as I wasn't aware they had families. Yeah, it just and then the subplot. Thank you. That brought me around. There's a subplot of this emoji. It's the meh emoji. That's who is the main character, and he's got a family. He's got mum and dad and kids. The subplot is going to be so good. Why is it going to be so good? Because it's about how the two emojis want to leave each other. It's like a romantic thing. I'm just shaking my head and just in bewilderment at how ridiculous that subplot was, and how they thought it would be good to put in a kids' film because of course kids want to see parents arguing and fighting and wanting to leave each other. So that's dumb. Why weren't you on your knees playing homage to the schedule? Homage to the schedule. I'm not sure you remember that, Archie. I have seen The Lighthouse, and I really, really enjoyed it. I need to rewatch that. I might get it on HMV Special Edition, like a first edition thing, and I might do an unboxing of that. So you might actually get a mini review of it as well, because when I do my unboxings, I like to do a review of the film. Did the ghost chill? Do the ghost chili challenge? No, no. Have you seen Geostorm? Yes, I saw it in cinemas. It's horrendous. It's just stupid. I think it's on Netflix actually. Hey Archie, don't say that to Madison. Anyway, can people send in suggestions for films to watch? This live stream is actually going to be shorter than the other one. Things for me to watch, and I will promise that the next live stream I do will be a lot better than this, because it's just been really bad today. So just give me some films to review. I might review the new show Hollywood that's going on Netflix. So hello there. Welcome to the live stream. We're actually just concluding now. I'm asking for people to give me film suggestions, and what I will do is I'll watch that film and review it in the next episode next week live. I'll do a live review of it. So if you've got a film that you think I should watch, preferably a film that I haven't seen, then I will review it for you. How are you? I'm doing good at the moment. Well, kind of. We actually had a bit of technical difficulties with the live stream, because I couldn't see the chat, and then the live stream ended, and then I started it up again, and then it kind of took me a while to get into the rhythm of things again. So Rise of Skywalker, since it'll be on Disney Plus on Monday. Well, I've already done a review of Rise of Skywalker on my channel, and I really don't like that film. But the weird thing is, now that they're releasing it, apparently it's 2 months early, for May the 4th, I'm actually getting a bit excited about watching it. So I may watch it again, which I never thought I would actually do. But I won't be reviewing The Rise of Skywalker. But I'm really happy it's actually coming on May the 4th. And when I saw that, I thought, oh, it's going to just come on America, right? Because that's what happened with Onward. They said it was going to come April, whatever. It's not on Disney Plus. It's not even available to rent or buy in the UK. So there you go. And it is a fantastic film. So that's Walking Phoenix, Walk the Line. I do want to watch that. Great music. Phoenix does his own singing. Does he? Well, that's not a surprise anyway, because he's a fantastic actor. How was Extraction? To me, it was a very good movie. Yeah, it was. I just reviewed it like 10 minutes ago, and I thought the action was really good. I was really surprised at how good the film is, and it didn't have to be as good as it was, but it was really good. The action, camera work, all really good, except for the hollow and thin characters, and the far-fetched ending. That's my review in a nutshell, basically. Anyone else? I don't have any films. Anyway, I was just talking about Hollywood, actually, that new show coming on Netflix. If that's a big show, I probably will make a separate video review of that show. But if it isn't, I'll just review it on the live stream. New series coming out on Netflix called Reckoning. Don't know. Well, it's a series, so I don't know how long that's going to be, Madison, because I'm already wanting to watch that Hollywood, and series take a while, and I want to be watching other films as well. So if you've got anyone else got any more, I might just have to go walk the line again. I know I've picked you again, Nicholas, but if no one else gives me any suggestions, I've kind of got no choice. Don't mention that, Archie. I don't want to temporarily ban you for 2 minutes. So, but yeah, I will have to go down to walk the line if no one else suggests anything. 1917. I could review that because I never reviewed it on the channel. However, I've already seen it, so that's definitely in the running. So it could be Walk the Line in 1917. However, I want something that will, draw people to the review, because if I'm just reviewing older films or films that came out a few months ago, it's going to look a bit like I'm behind. That's why I picked the Emoji Movie, because I thought people would be interested to see what I thought, and Sing Street, because I heard it was good. But I can definitely review Walk the Line if nothing else is suggested. Drink. The Wrong Trousers. Would that be the Wallace and Gromit short? Because if so, definitely. The Wrong Trousers is fantastic animated short film which is Wallace and Gromit short film. So if it is that one, if you're not on about something else, then yeah, probably. Yeah, The Wrong Trousers is good. It is good. That was my that I was going to say that was my favorite short as a kid. It still might be. You know, you've got the penguin and the gunfight and the train. So that is good. Anything else, guys, before I conclude it? Any closing thoughts from anyone? Any suggestions what I do next week? Because I'd like to do weekly live streams. I don't want to do Q&As as such, because they can just get boring. And plus, I want this to be a video where people can go and visit after the live stream as well. But this isn't going to work very well, because when people watch this, the first 3 minutes is going to be me scrambling to figure out what to do. Crawl, actually I've seen Crawl, but that definitely is in the running. Yeah, we had a better response actually last week. Any suggestions in general? Anything I should do live that's kind of to do with films? Not watching films. Someone might say, "Oh, watch a film." I can't do that because it would probably just be the camera on me watching the film, and I can't show the film. I'll answer this question. Adair's submitted, what's your next upcoming movie? Well, my next film is meant to be, it's right now, the running title is called Blood in the Trees, and I'm currently writing that film. I've got no idea when it's going to come out. It could come out this year, it could come out next year, because it's a bit of an ambitious project, and I need to make it while I'm in college. The only thing I can tell you is that it's kind of centered around a dark secret, and that dark secret is someone is part of a cult. That's all I'm going to tell you about that, Adair. Someone's dark secret is a cult. Would you do ranking of certain franchise for next week? I could do that. I could, but that might be better maybe as a separate video. I know people keep on giving me good ideas, but actually, that LUFC for Life, which I think is Ollie Levin, you told me to do a Netflix recommendation video, because I saved them all, and I'm doing it Friday. If you all watch my channel on Friday, I will be uploading a video, which I actually recorded today, of the top 10 films that you should be watching on Netflix. So I actually did something you suggested. Rate a series of films best to worst. Just an idea. Yeah, I will come back to this and after the stream, and I'll kind of review what people have said, and I'll make my decision then. Madison, I don't think Archie really knows you. I think he's just toying with you. So any other films I should review? Anything at all? We've got 10 people watching now. Hello, the 10th person who's just joined. Welcome, welcome. The watch list, and there's a lot of movies I really like that you should see. Looks like I've got many great recommendations for the next several weeks. Yes, I on Letterboxd, I just like, as soon as I see a movie that I want to watch, I just instantly add it to my watch list, because I'm thinking, well, I might forget about it. I like to keep record of the films that I'm thinking of watching. Adair says Bloodshot, already seen it, didn't like it at all, rubbish. I actually didn't finish it, so that's all you need to know about that. Review Afterlife, Netflix. That's also a show. How long the episodes on Afterlife? And I know there's a second season. I haven't seen the first season, so that could be an issue. Ollie, us already reviewed us actually when it first came out. The problem, we haven't seen the Iron Giant. No, I haven't seen the Iron Giant. There's a lot of films that I haven't seen, a lot of big films, and that is one of them. I haven't seen the Iron Giant. I hear it's great. Brad Bird, he did The Incredibles, Incredibles 2, fantastic director. He even did Mission Impossible movie, which is good, not animated. It would be rubbish if it was animated. Not that animation movies are bad, just that an animated Mission Impossible movie would just be really bad. Watch it. So, it's so funny. Afterlife is so funny. And it's 6 30-minute episodes. I might, but I've got a lot on my plate at the moment with films to watch and things. Films that I might not necessarily review. It's just that films that might be leaving Netflix that I want to quickly watch before it gets taken off. I might be concluding live stream now. Should I continue doing a Q&A and taking suggestions? Do you want me to go? What time are we on? I could go for a bit longer if you want. Is it bad? It's not a bad thing. The Harry Potter movies are good. Definitely, none of the Harry Potter movies are terrible. Some of them are dull and poor. Like, I think the Half-Blood Prince is my least favorite one. You've seen Birds of Prey. I have, again, really hated that film. So I don't want to be reviewing that. I didn't like it at all. I actually wrote a lot of a review on that on Letterboxd. So if you want to actually check out my Letterboxd, there should be a link in the description of this live stream to my Letterboxd, and you can find Birds of Prey, and I reviewed it, just a written review of my thoughts and how bad it is. So guys, do you want me to continue to go for another 10 minutes, or shall I conclude it here? We've got 8 people watching. Welcome everyone. Keeps us switching between 8, 9 and 10. Come on, let's get to 15 people watching. Should I conclude it? Shall I finish it? And it'll be a surprise next week of what I'm doing, because I really enjoy doing these live streams. Obviously today hasn't been my best. I'm working on it. I say keep going. We'll go for another 10 minutes. But I don't know if you get this, Nicholas, when you live stream, my throat gets... Oh, my throat. All right, we'll go for another 10 to 5 minutes. I'll drop my phone. Oh, problem with live streams is that it's live, so anything can literally happen. Lazy me visuals. Anything can literally happen on live streams. So, oh, thank you. What do you think of Parasite? Good question, Adair. Good question. What do I think of Parasite? I could make an entire video on Parasite, but people have made hundreds and hundreds of videos on Parasite. So, but I love that question, Adair. I feel like we'll be here for another 10 minutes discussing it. Let's just say this, it's a 5 out of 5 film masterpiece. If you haven't seen it, watch it immediately. That's all I'm going to say. Least favourite Marvel movie, Thor the Dark World, horrendous. Knives Out, I did, during my first few live streams, I barge in and disrupt my live stream. Yeah, that is again another thing about live streams. Anything can happen. As I was recording this live stream, my little brother, I don't know if you heard, or hopefully you didn't hear, but he walked past and said something like, "It's boring," or something like that. So yeah, that it can be embarrassing. And as I said at the beginning of this one, I was embarrassed because the first 3 minutes you could see my genuine reaction to this, and I was kind of trying to work out where I was going to go from here. I was like, what's going on? And then I was trying to do my reviews, and I was losing train of thought. I was repeating myself. So it is actually a hard job doing a live stream. People just kind of take it for granted, but I'm really happy that people are enjoying these live streams because I enjoy doing them. I get excited. It's like a highlight of my week to interact with the people who actually watch my videos. It's really good and really helpful for me to see what people want to watch. And I'm not going to stop doing them. I'm just going to try and make them better and better. And I'm also going to try and make 2 videos every week. It's kind of an announcement. Yeah, I used to do 1 video a week. Now I'm going to try and fit in 2 weekly live streams and then a normal video. So this week it'll be the live stream that you're watching now, and then Friday, top 10 movies on Netflix to watch. And if you guys enjoyed that video, then you can comment on that video and tell me, do it for Disney Plus, do the same thing for Amazon Prime, do the same thing for that, do the same thing for that. Got a new comment. I think you can edit the live stream after you do it, which means it will be shorter. Oh yes, you can. Thank you, Ollie, for that. I just remembered I can crop things. I will do that. I will crop the beginning of the live stream. But I'm not going to crop this because actually the longer, the insider information on YouTube, which you probably already know, but the longer your video, the more likely YouTube will recommend it. So it needs to be essentially longer than 10 minutes for the algorithm to work because they want more people watching YouTube. So if you've got a long video, it's going to be recommended more. That's again why I'm doing these live streams, because they're long. This is 34 minutes. I would never usually do a 34-minute long, now 35-minute long video. So that helps me get recommended more. I can see that I'm slowly losing people now. We've got 6 people watching. So I'm trying to do more live streams myself since I've got home. Yeah, live streams are really good. I really enjoy them, and I'm gonna, as I said, do them every week. And favorite genre? Films. Films are my favorite genre. Well, I actually don't really enjoy the question favorite genre because I don't have one. I just watch any film regardless of genre. But if I were to like pick, if I had to pick a genre, it would be probably thriller, because I love suspenseful films or action. Also, Madison, thank you for watching this live stream. I'm really surprised. All the way back then, you're still watching me now. That's crazy. Wow, thank you. How did you find out about this? How are you subscribed? How are you following me on Instagram or something? That's great. I think you should definitely do a video about Disney Plus edition. Netflix one. Definitely, Nicholas. If it is successful, if it goes down well, people enjoy it. Because if it gets like a few views, I won't really feel motivated enough to make another one, because it's like, who's watching this? Archie. Yeah, Madison, I've got a question for you, and yeah. But again, live streams are great because I just subscribed to you in year 7. I just got a notification around 7. Well, yeah, because if you didn't know, Madison, I'm doing weekly live streams every Wednesday at 7 o'clock. And it's great that you're watching. I had no idea. Is Disney Plus worth getting? Well, let me have a think about that. Is Disney Plus worth getting? Well, I'm going to tailor this answer to you, Ollie, because I know if I just say yes or no, it might not mean anything to you. They've got every Star Wars film on the platform. May the 4th will have every Star Wars film, definitely. They're putting Rise of Skywalker on there May the 4th. Then every Star Wars movie's on there. The Mandalorian is fantastic. So that's a bonus Star Wars content exclusive to Disney Plus. And it's got all the Marvel films, if you enjoy Marvel. Every Marvel film except for the Spider-Man movies, because that's Sony. It's got every season of The Simpsons on. So if you enjoy all that stuff, then it's worth getting. And plus, if your family enjoys it, it's better. I shall be here then. Which is better for Disney Plus or Netflix? Well, you see, Disney Plus is very family friendly. There's no like 15 or 18 rated movies on there because that's Disney's brand. Netflix is good because Netflix doesn't have. Netflix has got a lot more content, and they're a lot better at the game of streaming at the moment. Disney's kind of just entered it. Disney Plus needs more original content. Netflix has got loads. Not all of it is good, but they've got some fantastic films on there, like The Irishman, Uncut Gems, Marriage Story, Roma. But they're all adult films you wouldn't find on Disney Plus. So the Disney Plus is kind of like the children adjacent to Netflix, and you would never get every Star Wars film on Netflix. You would never get every Marvel movie on Netflix. You've got all of that on Disney Plus, which is great. So if you ask which one is better for you, I like both of them, but I use Netflix more because it's got, again, loads of different films in there for different studios, different age ratings, and their original content. There's a lot more of it, and yes, most of the time it can be bad. Nice, might check it out. Family Guy is greater than The Simpsons. Highly disagree with you, Archie. We'll leave it at that. I don't want to get into a debate. What do you watch many TV shows? What is your favorite of all time? I don't watch many TV shows, not at all. I'm currently watching the US version of The Office, which is absolutely hilarious. It's on Amazon Prime. But some of my favorite ones of all time are definitely The Simpsons, Stranger Things. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to miss one off. I'm going to think back to this and go, oh no, I forgot one that I really liked. Maybe even The Office US, because it's just so funny. God. Mandalorian, maybe? Not favorite of all time, but definitely a favorite. What else have I watched? I don't watch many TV shows. I'm more of a film person, and it takes a lot for me to get invested in a TV show. I've got to if the first episode of the show doesn't hook me, then I just leave it. Do a review on Stranger Things season 4 when it comes out. Yeah, definitely. I was going to do a review of season 3 because I did a review of season 1 and season 2. Don't watch them; they were my old videos and they're terrible. But I will definitely do a review of season 4 when it comes out. Right, we've hit 40 minutes. I think I'm going to conclude it there. Thank you so much for the people who've actually stuck watching for so long, and for supporting the channel, and for helping me out with technical difficulties. It's just been we live and learn. I'll just read this final comment from Theo Films, and it said, "That's so weird. I've also been watching episodes as well, but I do recommend it. Philadelphia on Netflix, which is on yeah, I might watch It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia if it hooks me. And yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying Netflix US because it's really, really funny. Yes, bye. Have a nice week. Thank you very much, Madison. That's been really nice of you for actually joining in there. That's really nice. These live streams have been awesome. Please keep it. Thank you, Nicholas, as always, for your continued support. And thank you. And I will see you again on Friday with my new video, and then next week. See you later.